Hello and welcome. So the national embarrassment of the zones of special operations has many persons with eggs over their faces. I will not be part of the egg throwing, except to say that Jamaicans may want to pay greater attention when people in inner city communities say the police murdered someone, as against the police report that said the persons were killed in a shootout. The people have been right for years, and the police have been wrong for years. I am scared to think that if the police were to give the correct figures, how many murders would have been recorded annually? Because I am convinced that we are being given crime numbers that are much lower than the reality. A policeman told me recently that they are not allowed to call a murder, even in the face of a body with multiple gunshot wounds. Failure to improve information gathering within the police force is an indictment on all ministers of national security for failing to modernize the force and to give them what they need to fight crime, plus pay them better. The police force has not moved from what it was intended to do when it was established, and that was to protect the interests of the rich and connected against the poor and unconnected. Just look how many poor and unconnected people are shot, killed, and framed, as against the number of rich and connected who walk away. Instead of standing out from all previous ministers before him and giving the police what they need to solve crimes and then hold them accountable, the current minister, Robert Montague, decided to show his undergarment by tackling the Police Services Commission and the Commissioner about promotion. That was nothing more than pandering to the public. The Police Services Commission is chaired by Professor Gordon Shirley, still the youngest person to be named professor at the University of the West Indies. Commissioner Coelho needs to say if he recommended individuals for promotions, and the PSC needs to say if they are rejected, why, and then outline the process of promotion. The PSC is not a committee of silence, but I am glad that politicians cannot determine the promotion of police officers. And since there are so many to be promoted outside of the officer rank, why the commissioner don't just promote them? My heart also goes out to the poor police women. Sexual harassment in the police force is nothing new. It may even be worse now. And you don't need any probe to find that out. Just ask, enough said. Until next week, stay safe and walk good.